Hey everybody, welcome to World of Tanks. This is Hachiman, and I'm bringing you a game here in my RU251. I've only played 8 games in this machine, and on my 8th game I earned an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. I will tell you, I'm trying out some new software, so I haven't figured out how to get it to let me show you the end game stats, so I'll just review them with you verbally at the end. However, I think this new software is going to really work out for me. I'll be able to do longer videos. I think the detail will be better, and you'll be able to hear the commentary better over the game sounds. As you can see, we are on Erlenberg, standard battle, 49% chance to win. Tier 9 game, which is as good matchmaking as you're going to get out of this tank, with 3 Tier 9s on each side, a whole ton of Tier 8s and some 7s, and a couple Tier 6 light tanks. We're the Southern team, and XVM gives it an even 49% chance to win. If you look at the teams, you've got a lot of quality players on both teams. A couple not so great, but they are pretty evenly matched. So, here we go. I am going to adjust the game sound a little bit.
Time to roll out!
And we're off. I try to make my way through the traffic here. You know, guys, just as a note, let your light tanks get moving first, because them getting out ahead of you and spotting is what gives you stuff to shoot at. When you would get in their way, it really makes it hard for them to see what's going on. I'm heading straight over the hill here to the 0 line. I really like this machine. It's not quite as zippy as some other light tanks, but it feels very muscular. Hills don't seem to slow it down as much. Good gun depression, and just a really fantastic 90mm gun. I do run chocolate on mine, not the fire extinguisher, and with my Sisterhood of Steel female crew, I get a reload time sub 5 seconds on this very good 90mm. Spot the T-49, take a shot, immediately back off. I am not getting hit by that thing. He is tracked. I take another shot and back down. He misses by a mile, and he's not spotted, but I know he's there. I hit him. I take one from the T-28 HTC, who I can't even see. I hit the T-49 again before he finally gets away. I have to be careful. That T-28 HTC is reloaded. I can't see him. I get the top of the 2801, nail him right through the gun mantlet, which I know that shot took out his gun and his gunner. Try to hit the T-28 HTC, but the shot bounces, and I think that one hit as well and also bounced. There's the T-49. Take a shot and don't get him, but he pops up again, and that's the end of him. That T-21 in the background is what's keeping us all spotted. Missed the shot on the T-29, and he's back behind the hill. Ooh, T-28 hits me, but that's not the HTC, that's a regular T-28. I zoom in on the T-28 HTC side turret, the shot goes right and bounces off his main gun turret, which is no good. And then I realize, by the way, I'm making a move here. If you've watched any of my Science of Success videos, I talked in the very first one, I talked about the OODA loop. The OODA loop told me right here that this isn't going to work anymore. I've got the front of 2 very tough tank destroyers who I cannot hurt, a T-21 in the background that keeps me spotted, a VK-2801. It's time to change the rules a little bit. So in observing that, I orient myself this way, I decide, and I act. Off I go. Down the hill, over the ridge, not stopping for anything. I love how this tank just jumps little hills. T-29 just took a huge hit, and I want to end his day. I don't stop. I just take the shot, kill him on the move, and I'm off. I don't know if the T-28s are turning my way, and I don't want to find out. I take a shot on the move and miss, and then I get this Tiger P, who seems to be AFK. Okay. Now, I'm going to pound him for a minute. Now, Hachi, what are you doing? You got these T-28s right over here, Our guys can't advance. Our guys in the castle are certainly fighting off their back foot. Why are you fighting this Tiger P? Well, why are you taking the time to kill this Tiger P? Well, because I'm assuming he's AFK. But what if he suddenly comes back to the keyboard while I'm busy over here? All of a sudden I'm giving him my side or my rear. What if he's a bot? He could activate any moment. He's got to go. And if nothing else, he's keeping me spotted. I can see him. He can see me more than likely. By the way, isn't that beautiful? I recently just bought a GTX 950 video card, 4 gigabytes on board, excuse me. And I'm running the HD client now with high settings and still getting 80 FPS plus in game. And it's a beautiful game now that I can see everything, like trees waving in the distance because of the wind, stuff like that. Alright, so anyway, back to what I'm up to. Pound the Tiger P. I need him to be dead, and he gets killed, so I can move on to something else. This T-21 coming in, very highly rated player. I miss. Someone hits him and tracks him. Before I can get the kill shot, he's gone. Lorraine 40T. I've got the upper part of the T-28 side. That shot hits. Can't see him now, so I'd like to close the distance. I've got the, no. I can't tell if these T-28s are turning to face me, so I'm going to flank them a bit more. Remember that issue 152 out there. Enemy team is ahead of us hit point wise by 5,000 hit points. Alright, I can see now I've got the sides and rears of the T-28. I'm getting spotting damage, assist damage, excuse me, on them. I fire on the move and miss horribly. That one bounces really off the backside of the side turret, and then he gets destroyed before I can do anything else. I hit the T-69 in the distance, and he's done. That shot just missed. I lock on and execute it. Third kill. XVM showing, my hit log, excuse me, showing 2,348 damage. That is absolutely incorrect. I called to defend the base because our flank is completely fallen. We've got at least 4 tanks over here. In fact, I believe counting all 5 enemy tanks were on that flank. I'm headed back. The T-69, the WZ-111 calls for a cap. The T-69 tells 3 of us to cap. Well, he's not defending the base by himself. I'm going with him. He needs my spotting distance, if nothing else. And the Panther II and the Lorraine can't seem to decide what they're going to do. And he actually gets the spot, the T-69 does. Trying to get my gun down and can't quite seem to do it at that spot, despite the good gun depression. Its gun depression is better down the, or off the side than on the front. So I readjust, bounce off the KV-5. Oh, zoom in on the turret, still miss. He's looking right at me, so I'm moving around, and I take a shot. Miss, he misses, T-69 finishes off, but I get some assist damage. Put one right through the lower plate of the Jagdtiger. You see that red one right above my tank, right below my reticle? I have 1 standard round left. That's it. 1. And I've fired no premium yet. I've got 3 premium and 8 HE after that. That's it. We're capping. However, there's tanks there to reset. T-50-41 kills the Lorraine 40T, or T-69 kills their T-10. I critical the Jagdtiger. I think I hit his track. I adjust position or direction just in time to avoid his shot. He's still taking fire from my friendly T-69. I put one inside right there. Panther II finishes him off. Good teamwork kill there. Way to wolfpack that down. I'm down to 2 rounds of premium and 8 AHE. Our WZ's still trying to cap. Still trying to cap, but he's actually pulled off the cap circle because he's afraid of that T-50-41. He should be. 4-round auto-loading, 105mm gun. That is nothing to sneeze at. He's just got to hold on. I also have an SU-152 that we don't know where he is. So I'm not taking the most direct path. If this SU-152 is over here, I want to see him. But I'm not getting the spot. and the T-54E1's moving in on the WZ. That means he's reloaded. He will kill the WZ before the WZ can kill him. More than likely. WZ puts a hit on him. T-54 repays the favor. Okay. Now decision point here. SU-152 right in front of me. I could have very easily gone to kill the SU. Very easily. But my reaction to this was I wanted to save the WZ-111. Was this a bad move? Maybe.
Ready to fire.
I lock on to the T-54E1, fire on the move and miss. I blow right by the SU because I'm confident that he can't get a shot on me. I miss again. I track myself jumping that hill, and before I take the shot, the Panther II kills the E1. Now that SU-152 is going to come for me here. I swing around the hill. He has no shot. He's turned sideways again, takes a hit from the Panther II probably that looked like an 88. I hit him for 47 with a critical. I think I killed his gunner, because I saw it in the post-game stats, and he fires a shot here in a minute that comes nowhere near. I'm being very careful, waiting till I've lost the spot. There he is again. Okay, he can see me. I come over, put one into him for 30 damage. All I've got is HE. He's coming right at me, and then I start moving forward. I hit him for 29. He hits me for 388. Ooh, full penetration for 310. My engine's out. Final kill. 2 rounds of ammunition left. My RU-251 carries 41 rounds. That means I fired 39 shots, 27 hits, 21 penetrations, 4,138 damage in a Tier 8 light tank with 4 kills. Of course, the 4 kills, a T-49, a T-29, a T-69, and SU-152 with damage on plenty of other tanks. I also had 1,417 assist damage, spotting and tracking. Even running chocolate, even firing all 3 rounds of premium ammo, in fact firing almost all my ammunition period, I still made a profit of 9,331 credits, and my base XP was over 1,400. My total experience, excluding free experience, was 6,594 XP with my premium account and the ×3. I made 330 free XP. Absolutely the most incredible game I have ever played in this machine. Of course, I've only played 8, but one of the most incredible I've ever played, period. My WN8 for this game is not calculated right at the top of the screen because of blind shots that hit. My WN8 was 15,285. I love the RU-251. I think it's a superior Tier 8 machine. I don't fear tangling with Tier 9 and 10 tanks when I need to, as long as I do it the right way, keep the tank mobile. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a quick review of this tank at some point. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe for more, comment below. Love to see anything you guys have to say, and we'll see you next time.